Okay, so I want to put my 2 cents on this Lionel Richie situation because it's not surprising that people act the way they do. So I'm not mad. I'm just saying how it is. So if you could get at me all you want. I don't care about this anymore. I'm living my life here at Disney, and I don't care what people say. Anyway, the Lionel Richie, contextually what happened was he has a new memoir out, and he's talking about Michael Jackson. And in the book, he's talking about Michael Jackson's bad hygiene habits according to his experiences. Now, people say that he smelled good and all this stuff. Michael Jackson smelled good. He wore cologne and all that. And you hear a lot of people say that. But in this case, this is not what he said. He said that he had bad hygiene and that this is why he was nicknamed Smelly. Now, if you don't, most of you know that he was nicknamed Smelly by Quincy Jones, but it was not in the fact that he smelled bad. It was because it was a way to describe the music, and it smells, because you know how it's funky, it's smelly, so it's sort of like that. Now, in the book, he also says that Michael Jackson wore pants that were barely unwearable and that he would smell, like he would just smell bad. Now, here's my take on this. Why are people being so defensive over this? Like, I understand celebrity fan bases are very protective over celebrities and all this stuff, and it's like, again, my point, I've said that Michael Jackson fans treat him like a god. Like he's extremely perfect. He's perfect with everything he does. He smells good every time, all this stuff. Maybe in his experience it wasn't the experience that he smelled good all the time. I mean, and I think there was also comedy made about him being mobbed by fans and that he wouldn't check his clothes or something. I don't know about the full quote, but it doesn't surprise me that people are saying that he attacked Michael and all that, all for formulating an opinion. A true friend would never do that. A true friend would do that. They would be honest about how someone would, if but maybe he could have told him in person, in that, like, oh, you smell pretty bad. Maybe you could check yourself next time. Yeah, maybe that context. I remember people were saying, oh, why is it taking so long for him to say that after he died? Well, people do that. And this also reminds me of a time when Janet was saying in her documentary that Michael Jackson teased her and called her names, and fans went at Janet for that and say that she trashed Michael and all this stuff. It's like, it doesn't surprise me anymore, so I can't be mad about it, and I can't say, but what I won't tolerate is people going at me for just my opinion on this topic, because, that's how certain Michael Jackson fans are. Well, that's how many fan bases are. If you say something about a celebrity that doesn't sit right with you, they're going to attack you, they're going to degrade you, they're going to send you death threats, and etc. That's not everyone, thankfully, but there's going to be people who are going to be like, perfectionist, Michael was perfect, and all this stuff. But let me know how you feel about this. Do you think Lionel Richie was in the wrong? Do you think do you agree with this? I mean, not agree with the fact he smelled bad, but agree with my takes. I don't know. It's just something that doesn't surprise me anymore, because we get people in comment section saying, oh, you shamed on Michael, when other people have did the same thing, and now people love them because, like Janet Jackson. All that she said in that documentary was that Michael Jackson said to call her names and stuff like that. And people went at her for that. So that's giving a correlation to this too. Let me know how you feel about this.